part 3, the cat wheel loader lift cylinder seal install. Show you a few things on that. Okay, you got the, again, this kit was $488. Okay, here's the wiper seal, this can. I got a little pipe here. We're going to try to, you could press this. Let's see if I can. You can do, if you don't have a press, you can do something like this. This fits it just right. It's right on the outside of the can. Okay, but you can also use a press on there. You want to get it in there, you can see that. Okay. You got this thing. This seals to keep the water off the threads. This seal goes up towards the lip here. Right there. That's to keep that off. Then you got a backup. This is a flat backup, no cup on it. We're going to put this in. Use your ultimate pick. Now we make these picks. Okay, this is the best one. It's got a little magnet on it. This comes off. There's extras in here because you always break these tips off. This one's one I use. You got an extra one in there and some other ones. These will be for sale. I just ran another 100 of these things. These are the best ones of that one particular pick. As you got the backup on there, then you got the O-ring. Okay, got that on there. The shaft seal. Okay, and I'm going to show you this buffer seal. Let me get a seal install tool for the shaft seal. This is a seal install tool that helps you get this in. So we're going to go like this. I'm going to go in from the back. Fold this back around. Okay. Put it like this, and you're going to, this gets it the right side. You can work it down in there. Then you release that and see what it does. Pull that up and then push it down like that, okay? Now, this is a buffer seal. Okay, you're going to put the O-ring in first. You'll see this thing's got a lip on it. It goes in one direction. This is where the oil comes in. What this does, it takes the initial shock. If it gets a spike or something, it hits this seal first. They call them buffer seals. And this material, it's kind of brittle, so you got to be careful. It doesn't bounce back, and you can break these things, so you got to be careful. You want that lip back here. You don't break this. You want this in there, and you don't want to screw it up. You kind of see how I got that. Now I'm going to push it down. Make sure that you got it in there all the way. Okay, so that's all the seals in the head. You got the wiper, O-ring and backup, the water seal to keep the water out. You got the shaft seal and the buffer seal. So that's done. Now I'm going to go over here. Don't forget this seal here is. I'm going to show you a way to put these on. This is hard and it doesn't flex that much. You want to make sure you change this O-ring in here. This seals against the rod and it prevents leakage in there. Let's see here. This guy's got all my tips busted on these things. That's why you got to have your own. I got 4 tips on 4 of these tools on the table, and every one of them's got a busted tip on them. That's why I don't like them touching mine. They want to break their own, that's okay. But get that out, put the new one in. In that groove, we don't want to forget that. A lot of guys don't change that. Throw that away. Okay, let me go over. Now you got this O-ring is a like a 90 durometer, it's a little stiffer. This one's really thick, the piston seal, but I'll show you how to get that on. Showed it before. Get this one on, down in the bottom. Okay, then we're going to go over here. Let me set up, and then I'll bring it over here to the table and show you how we get this on, and then set it with the seal clasper. Give me a second. I'll set up. Bring this around here. Get right on this thing so you can see it. Okay. What I do is I take this O-ring, get around here, get it in a vise. I'm gonna try to stretch this. Sometimes you can heat these up a little bit. Some guys put them in microwave. Some of them heat them in some water to get them to stretch. I don't know. I don't want to break. If I break this, we're screwed. Okay, we're gonna keep working this like this. You don't want to break this thing, so just keep working it. There we go. We got it partially over. Now we got to get it over that edge. Come around here. Since this is an extra tough one. There we go. Okay, now it's stretched. You can see that. See that? Okay. Let me take that out. I got it over there. Let me get it down here. Show you a little better. Okay, you can see how it's loose. So we take the seal clasper. Okay, we're going to get this around. We'll let this sit for a while and shrink this back down. Okay, we're going to suck that up. And see what that does. It compresses it down in there. I'll let that sit while I'm getting the rest of it together. Okay, you need one of these. They're about over $200. Here's this a 210 O-ring I use to get them on there. Now you could heat that up, put in some hot water, microwave it just a little bit. But I'm able to do it, but I have broken those, so beware. I could ruin you, because that seal is a special Caterpillar seal, that piston seal. So, and it's very thick. You know, it's proprietary. You don't see it very often, except for cat. And it was hard to get over there, but you see how I did it. Now I got it on there. But if you break it, you're screwed. Okay, so you got to be aware of that. So you might want to put it in some hot water and heat it up just a little bit and let it get a little pliable and do it. But you got to be careful because they do break. So stand by for the tests on this thing.